Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. So it begins. Cardano, smart contracts, all live. I mean, this is just fantastic to see when we've been in this project for such a length of time. And, you know, all the haters out there that have been basically saying that, you know, Cardano is a ghost chain, stable coin and all this sort of general FUD that's been out in the space for such a long time. Mash that like button if you're proud to be invested in Cardano. Subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. This really supports the channel. Let's get down to the desktop and see what's been pushed out in the media today. So here we are. Cardano launches smart contracts after successful hard fork. On the 12th of August, Cardano tweeted that the upgrade had been completed successfully at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏290, facilitating the creation and execution of smart contracts on the public blockchain for the first time. And this is a monumental moment for Cardano when you consider all the videos that we've done covering Cardano, all the FUD around ghost chain and stable coin and all this utter rubbish that's been spoken. It's fantastic to be sat here and Cardano fulfilled, putting out smart contracts. So for me, this is a huge milestone. And yeah, for me, it's very much the beginning though, right? Despite celebrating the milestone, Cardano notes that it's still early days for the project, asserting that now is when the mission truly begins. And I'm completely aligned to that. We've talked about the price discovery expectations. Now we have been calling for a little bit of a pullback. I think that's what we're seeing now. We're probably going to get a bit of sideways action unless there's like a big announcement or something along those lines. And once we start getting that transaction volume, we're going to see this one really start to seek that price discovery that we're all expecting over the rest of this year, right? So Cardano has announced the completion of its Alonzo hard fork, ushering in its long-awaited smart contract functionality. This is where the mission truly begins as we, the whole community that is, start delivering on the vision we all have been working towards for such a long time, building a decentralized system that extends economic identity and opportunity to everyone everywhere. So this is monumental. This is a project that for me and Nick is doing remarkable things in the world, right? And there's going to be many projects building on Cardano that are also aligned to that thought process and vision. The Alonzo hard fork enables smart contracts to be written for Cardano using Plutus scripts, which the team describes as a purpose-built smart contract development language and execution platform using the functional programming language Haskell. However, the team has encouraged its community to maintain sensible expectations for Alonzo, stating, "There are high expectations resting on this upgrade, some unreasonably so. Cardano watchers may be expecting a sophisticated ecosystem of consumer-ready dApps available immediately after upgrade. Expectations need to be managed here." And this is something that Nick and myself have talked about, quite regularly on the show in the lead up to this smart contract release. That the projects that are going to be building on the Cardano ecosystem aren't going to be ready and live on the 12th, right? We're going to see this sort of probably staggered over the next few months, right? So sort of end of October, November is when we're going to start to see quite a lot of these ecosystems, these projects build on the Cardano ecosystem and actually go live. Cardano is a public blockchain that was founded by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson and developed by his research firm 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, while Cardano pledged to rival Ethereum's domination in hosting decentralized finance, so that's DeFi, and Web3 applications. The project has garnered criticism for failing to deliver smart contract functionality until now, despite launching in 2017. I think this was September. For me, this is it's an interesting one, and yeah, they have received an awful lot of criticism. Dominic, founder of the rival platform Internet Computer, slammed Cardano for the amount of time taken for the protocol to launch smart contracts, stating, "It amazes me that this chain has been in the market for 2 years and is only just adding support for smart contracts, and people are happy with this progress." And this is really interesting, right? Because I look at Internet Computer, and to be quite frank with people, there seems to be an awful lot of issues behind the scenes, and we've reached out to the team, but they're just not available. So I guess pot kettle, right? You can get things over the line quite quickly, but then you've got to cover up all your potential issues that are behind the scenes, right? But that's just my opinion on Internet Computer. I won't be going near it, and that isn't because of the statements that are being made here. I just think that there's potential risks with that one, but happy for them to reach back out and spend some time chatting to us about them all. Cardano also copped flack in September after the first DApp to launch on its testnet encountered issues relating to failed concurrent transaction processing. Outspoken Ethereum maximalists Anthony tweeted, "Seriously, 6 years of peer-reviewed research and 90 billion plus market cap later, and the first DApp on Cardano can't even do concurrent transaction processing, aka the very thing you need for DeFi." Obviously, all of this was cleared up, and there's a lot of spin being placed on this, right? And we know that 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏 are not a news outlet that like Cardano, so they will be trying to smear wherever possible, right? So you have to take some of this with a pinch of salt, right? But you should probably pick your projects wisely, right, when you're going to start talking about Internet Computer and trying to make out that they're something special, because in my eyes they're really not. Cardano has since sought to address the criticism, asserting that the apps built on the protocol are not limited to one transaction per block. Again, you're going to get this with a new sort of programming language to utilize on the Cardano ecosystem. I think this is just something that's likely to happen. Despite its detractors, the hype for Cardano's upgrade recently drove the native token ADA into record highs, with ADA rallying 192% from the local low of $1.06 in late July to tag $3.10 on September 3rd. According to CoinGecko, ADA is up more than 1,600% since the start of 2021. However, ADA has since dropped, and this is something that we talked about, right? So it's now sort of between 230 and 280, suggesting many speculators may have bought the rumor and sold the news, and that's something that we've talked about regularly on the channel. But let's talk about expectations, right? And more notably my expectations, right? And they are kind of around the transaction volume and kind of where we are right now. I personally think we're sort of around here when we compare it to Polygon Matic and their transactions and price discovery. Yeah, and I know Nick did a video this morning sort of covering this in a bit of detail as well. But this is what to expect, right? We're going to expect these volumes to come in, right? Now, if we go to, say, CoinMarketCap, for example, and we go to not to Cardano, what am I on? We'll go to Polygon Matic. I'm just going to search for it. Right. So if we have a look, and if we go for, I don't know, the year, right? So, you know, this is, where are we? So this is April here, right? So this is kind of where I kind of see us at the moment, right? Sort of around this period, right? Now, if you look at the price, it's for 0.33, so 33, almost 34 cent, right? Now, if we go over here, so what date was that? That was April, right? 6th of April, right? We go to April here, sort of around the 6th. I can find the 6th here. There we go, 6th of April, right? There's minimal transaction volume, right? If we go up here, so we're now 16th of June, and we go to the 16th of June here. Where is the 16th of June? So there, right? We're now looking at $1.47. So, you know, for me, this is kind of what I mean, and kind of what I'm expecting for Cardano, right? Like, we're expecting that volume to really increase. We're expecting off the back of that the price increases alongside that, right? That's exactly what we're seeing with Polygon. I could go do the same with Solana. You know, this is the expectation. This is what's likely to happen. And for me, you know, it's still early. It's still a good time to be getting into Cardano. Obviously, look for the buy zones, and I'm sure Nick will cover those over the course of the next, you know, few days. But, you know, for me, Cardano is an exceptional project, and these things take time. With that said, there's always FUD associated with, you know, these projects, especially when it's, you know, there's some fierce competition in this sector of the crypto space. So with that said, let me know what your thoughts are, you know, and your expectations for Cardano. Really enjoy reading all of your comments. Don't forget to mash up that like button, subscribe, tap that bell, select all the notifications so you never miss a video. With all that said, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.